Welcome back, students. So this is continuation part of series solution of Bessel's equation. So in last video, that is in part 1, we derived up to here. So we have found the odd expansion of a is 0 and even expansion of a is not equal to 0, and this is continuation part of that last video. So once you find all these values, a0, a1, a2, a3, a4, all these values, you have to substitute these values in expanded form of equation 2. So what is equation 2? Equation 2, which is already here, so which is nothing but ar x power k plus r. So which is nothing but summation r from 0 to infinity ar x power k plus r. So expanded means, so when you substitute r equals 0, which is nothing but ar xr, ar x power k. So when you substitute r equals 1, a1 x power k plus 1. When you substitute r equals 2, a2 x power k plus 2. So in all these terms taking x power k as constant. So first term is a0, second term is a1x, because only x power r will remain, a1x plus a2x square plus a3x square plus a4 x power 4. Like this, the series will go on. Also, let the solution for k equals plus n is denoted by y1, because since we already poured the value of k is plus or minus n, we are considering only k equals plus n, so call this solution as y1. So what is y1? Y1 is nothing but, so substitute k equals n, x power n into a0. Next, a1 is 0, because already we have proved all odd expansion are 0, so this term is completely equal to 0. Then what is a2? What is a2? A2 is here, minus a0 divided by 4 times n plus 1, minus a0 divided by 4 times n plus 1 x square. Again a3 is 0, again a4 x power 4. What is a4? a4 is this, a0 by 32 n plus 1 into n plus 2. So a0 divided by 32 n plus 1 into n plus 2 into x power 4. Like this, the series will go on. What we did, we just substitute k equals n and substitute the values of a0, a1, a2. Again, taking, observe, a0, everything a0 is there. So take a0 as common. Already x power n is outside. So first term is 1 minus x square. 4 can be written as 2 square into n plus 1. Again, x power 4 will come. 32 can be written as 2 power 5 into n plus 1 and n plus 2. Again, the series will go on, and call this as equation 4. So after this, also we have k equals minus n, and it is denoted by y2. So replace n by minus n as n by minus n equation 4. So what is it? So this is y1 and this is in k equals n. So what is y2? a0, n is replaced by minus n. That's all. N is replaced by minus n. 2 square into n is replaced by minus n. Just substitute n by minus n in equation 4. So replacing n by minus n in equation 4, we got this. So call this as equation 5. So now what I'm going to tell, the complete or general solution of equation y is general equals a times y1 plus b times y2, where a and b are arbitrary constants. So this is the general solution of Bessel equation. So it is a y1 plus b y2. Again, so what is this y1? Y1 is in the case when k equals n, and y2 is in the case when k equals minus n. Again we have to find what is this. Again, now we standardize the solution is in 4 by choosing. So again we are going to standardize the given formula. So by taking the constants, what is the value of constant a0 is given by 1 by 2 power n into gamma times n plus 1, and the same is denoted by y1. So I am taking this value as a0. So what is y1? Y1 is in the last page. So y1 is in last page. So I am considering this, taking the value a0 as taking the value a0 as 1 by 2 power n into gamma times n plus 1. So xn divided by 2 power n into gamma of n plus 1, 1 minus x by 2 whole square into 1 by n plus 1 plus x by 2 whole power 4 into 1 by n plus 1 into n plus 2 into 2. So what I did, so this can be written as x square by 2 square into n plus 1. So 2 power 5 is 32. 32 can be written as 2 power 4, 16 into 2. So what I am doing, I am writing in the form x by 2. So 1 minus x by 2 whole square into 1 by n plus 1 plus x by 2 whole power 4 into 1 by n plus 1 to n plus 2 into 2. Again, taking xn by 2n can be written as x by 2 whole power n. So this gamma of n plus 1 I am multiplying to denominator, 1 by gamma of n plus 1 minus x by 2 whole square into 1 by gamma of n plus 1 into n plus 1 into gamma of n plus 1 plus x by 2 whole power 4 plus n plus 1 into n plus 2 into 2 into gamma of n plus 1. What I did, I just multiplied gamma of n plus 1 to denominator. Now I am using gamma function property. So what is gamma of n? It is n minus 1 gamma of n minus 1. So and what is gamma of n plus 2? N plus 1 gamma of n plus 1. And what is the property of gamma of n plus 3? N plus 2 gamma n plus 2. But what is gamma n plus 2? N plus 1 gamma n plus 1. So n plus 2 as it is. What is gamma n plus 2? N plus 1 gamma n plus 1. So what is this property says? Gamma of n equals one term less than that and gamma of that. So n is nothing here, n minus 1 gamma n minus 1, n plus 2 one term less, n plus 1 gamma n plus 1. So this is the function of gamma function property and employing the same thing. So gamma of n plus 1 as it is. So as a consequence of these results we have y1 equals x by 2 whole power n 1 by gamma of n plus 1 minus x by 2 whole square. So what is the second term here? Second term is m plus 1 gamma n plus 1. This can be written as gamma of n plus 2. So this can be written as gamma of n plus 2. Again the next term n plus 1 n plus 2 gamma of n plus 1. This can be written as gamma of n plus 3. So x by 2 whole power 4 into 1 by gamma of n plus 3 into 2. This can further written as, so why I am doing like this? Because I have to get one pattern. So in order to get the pattern x by 2 whole power n as it is outside, so this 1 can be written as minus 1 whole power 0, 1 by gamma of n plus 1. So 1 is nothing but 0 factorial. So 1 is nothing but x by 2 whole power 0 plus minus 1 whole power 1 gamma of n plus 2 into 1 factorial x by 2 whole square plus minus 1 whole square gamma of n plus 3, 2 can be written as 2 factorial x by 2 whole power 4 like this. So what I did the same. So this equation, both are same equation. What I did, I just written in some pattern. So now can you observe the pattern? So 1 can be written as x by 2 whole power 0, x by 2 whole square, x by 2 whole power 4. So alternating plus minus plus. So for all this purpose I am written like this. So in order to get the pattern I rearranged like this. So what is the next term? y1 is x by 2 whole power n. So this can be written in the summation form. So it is nothing but minus 1 whole power 0, minus 1 whole power 2, minus 1 whole square like this. It is nothing but minus 1 whole power r. So again, where summation varies from r equals 0 to infinity, gamma of n plus 1, gamma of n plus 2, gamma of n plus 3. So when you observe n, it is 1, it is 0 factorial. When you observe 2, it is 1 factorial. When you observe 3, it is 2 factorial. So this can be written as gamma of n plus r plus 1 into r factorial. When you observe it is r plus 1, it is r factorial. It is just one term less than that. It is n plus r plus 1 into r factorial x by 2 whole power 0, 2, 4 like this it will go on. It is nothing but even terms x by 2 whole power 2r. Again combined form x by 2 whole power n into x by 2 whole power 2r, which is nothing but r equals 0 to infinity x by 2 whole power n plus 2r into minus 1 whole power r divided by 1 by gamma of n plus r plus 1 into r factorial. This function is called Bessel function of first kind of order n and it is denoted by Jn of x. So what is Jn of x? It is nothing but just form summation r varies from 0 to infinity minus 1 whole power r x by 2 whole power n plus 2r 1 by gamma of n plus r plus 1 plus r factorial. Further, the solution for k equals minus n is denoted as y2 and it is denoted by j minus n of x. So jn of x, which is the form when k equals n, and j minus n of x, it is of the form k equals minus n. Hence the general solution of Bessel equation is a times jn of x plus b times j minus n of x, where a and b are arbitrary constants. So this completes the proof of Bessel equation. So this is very big proof. So work hard for this. Thank you.